After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind her eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Dot dot dot. Ahahaha. Sorry, Seek-chan, is there anything you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hik-chan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Dot dot dot. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hik-chan. Truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Dot dot dot. Huh? Oh. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Dot dot dot. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. Dot dot dot. That's right, boy. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. Ha 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 ha. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against the other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. Dot dot dot. We're in the middle of class and we should start working. That's right, Seek-chan. What? That's right. Hik-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look back at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who is also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hik-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Dot dot dot. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have to have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Dot dot dot. Yay! Wahahaha! Okay, Hik-chan, perfect. The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we were only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything. Dot dot dot. Yes, it is, Hik-chan. Impossible. Really? Really? I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me, as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. ... Are you sure, Hiki-chan? Very sure. ... Ha 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 ha! You're wrong, Hiki-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Wahahahahaha! Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I'd argue war, but the bell rings and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. ... Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? Ha ha ha, that's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. I'm in old school, I like to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finished eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hiki-chan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right? ... Right, Hiki-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hiki-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow teams or players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There's a book club, right, Hiki-chan? Right, but it seems like they have all the members they could possibly have right now. Sorry, Hiki-chan, it's a really popular club. ... Ah, okay. But more to the point, Hiki-chan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. ... Good, great, that's great, Hiki-chan, really great. Ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Why, it's so great. No reason. Well, Hiki-chan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there's one other thing. Student council. I see, I didn't know that this school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha is laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion and a manner of speaking. After, it's still Misha who has the voice to whatever she says. ... Ha 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 ha. Right. Hiki-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hiki-chan. Hiki-chan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Hiki-chan is the president. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about with this with. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. ... Ha ha ha! Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try to get you to. So you're admitting that... ...